Holder trying to come in on these flanks and then stealing the way the Cask have control of this mid lane. I got myself all mixed up there. Xiaohu should have control of this mid lane.
Towards the mid lane. Well, Wooming right then could have been dead. He's going to have to back anyway, but teleport in hand while Xiaohu has to shove through this lane. You can see Xiaolongbao underneath him for the time being as well. With a red buff that still hasn't been taken. Hara's walking here.
Xiaohu coming across to help Xiaolongbao clear out these Raptors. RNG do a good job here. You know that you've got the advantage in mid lane. But
He's backing in a greedy place. Abscond abduct. Xiaohu's going to dash away, but that was just bad.
You're most happy, especially if they want to try and go for an invade on this blue buff spawn and see if they can keep this pressure going.
Oh, what? That hook lands amidst the minion wave. Betty's dead. Lei gets banned against 68% of the time on Rogue Warriors. He doesn't get this thresh for that reason.
That was insane from Lei. Now Rogue Warriors have complete control of this bot side and they can turn towards this dragon. Xiaolongbao potentially looking for the steal, but he's 2 levels behind Haro already.
And Rogue Warriors put on a clink. Flash into the pit here onto Zhongwuji. Xiaolongbao wants to get the steal. Xiaohu does come in eventually and Haro goes down. And I think now for Rogue Warriors, it's about the turnaround. Wooming into the pit himself, picks up a kill. Zhongwuji and Lei are low. Lei doesn't die from the burn down, but now Wooming is going to die. Xiaohu pretty much gave over the first kill. Wuji almost steals the dragon. This game is wild, but it ain't in a positive way.
Xiaolongbao does a really good job there to get onto Zhongwuji. Uses his flash to close the distance, and Zhongwuji was taken relatively low at the start of that. With Ming rotating across, they can stop the play.
Betty wants this kill. They're so low, the poke to come through. Can't find the binding, flashes into Lei. All he needs is another hit. He will die. And for Betty, that's fine. That's
not going to be the case in that scenario. Now Vam Scepter picked up for Xiaohu. He can quickly bully this lane out and force Wooming to play a lot more honest.
Call the Forge God. Does that mean anything? I don't know, but Haro has been found out here invading on Xiaolongbao's side. Another kill for Xiao. What is happening? It's a 30 CS lead in the mid. RNG's bottom lane have a kill on Betty, and now Lei is on the wrong side of the map. Blast Cone going to be taken, but he's going to be locked down. Xiaolongbao has Predator. The death sentence here. Xiaohu's going to join, but I think Lei will be dead before he gets here. Ming will pick that one up, because why not? And we're looking top. Holder's diving this.
He'll is what we need to walk out for, but Xiaolongbao not quite able to get there.
All the Forge God going to be lined up, misses and goes through everyone. Ming jumps into the choke as well. Lunging's been hooked on in, but in a small choke, the explosive cast works wonders here. Xiaohu's over the wall, the Fed Lucian to be looked at here as the ult comes through from center. Now for RNG, it's front to back. Rogue Warriors need to get the heck out of there. Xiaohu presses forward yet again. Binding lands. Here comes the hook pin as well. RNG have given a double over to Betty, but Xiaolongbao will die. And now I'm not sure which way we're going to go.
Back in is the best call for RNG right now. You've got the kills. Don't give over more. Haro looking to chase, but Rift Herald did go to Rogue Warriors. Wooming.
Wooming's going to be caught out, but thankfully he doesn't go down.
All over the map right now. RNG once again can maybe look to group up Ming.
We haven't fought in a minute. We need to go back in. Ming goes golden in the nick of time at the re-engage here from RNG. However, the support's already dead. The explosive cast sends it into the Lucian. Lei in a pickle of a position. Call the Forge God from Wooming going to come back out. And even though Xiaohu gets the kill, RNG lose too. Lunging is sticking around. Into the choke, a 2-man knockup. Xiaohu's over the wall, but is that a mistake? I think so. He'll pick up a double, but now Holder wants Betty as well. RNG lose another 2. Rogue Warriors only another 1.
RNG had the opportunity to set up this front to back that we were talking about. Instead though, they give Rogue Warriors the perfect flank positions. They spread themselves out into a bunch of different skirmishes where these bruisers will shine. And Rogue Warriors pick up the team fight. They get the dragon.
Just got the shutdown, by the way. And again, I say this. Holder looks like the most sane member of this team. It's a great hook to deny that one. Gravitum available. And there goes Ming yet again.
Ming is... Okay, that's the second time now Ming has walked into his death. And not what RNG want to try and do. Holder, as you said, the biggest point of contention on this Rogue Warriors lineup, has gone for the Blade of the Rune King, looking to be a bit of a split pusher. So with Rogue Warriors taking these towers in the bottom lane and creating that pressure on the side lanes, now Holder can look to exploit that with the build that he's gone for.
I just don't know what to make of this game, Dagden. I'm just not sure that
I'm trying my
this is what I was
best. I'm
expecting.
trying to explain this chaos, but this is damn chaos.
It's a 2K gold lead for Rogue Warriors at 14 minutes. 19 kills on the board. And there are some LPL games and LPL games. This is definitely the latter, you know? Not like IG RNG, like, oh, this is pretty tog. This one's a bit interesting as Holder's going to take on Xiao. I don't think the Lucian...
To get the abscond abduct. Maybe now Woomy with this depth charge can make it work there.
Maybe onto Xiaohu, but Ripto are going to get the charge, not the turret. That's a win, though, but they've found themselves a set. Holder dodges away from the explosive cast as Lungxing gets engaged on, has to flash away himself. Wu Ming with the depth charge you mentioned. Onto Ming yet again. The center ult will give him a bit of shielding, but now the AoE damage itself. The Moonlight Vigil from Zhang Wuji. Xiaohu can't find an entrance, but Rogue Warriors are low. So that's it there.
Holder separates Longxin. They are able to burst out Ming, and it's a good fight for Rogue Warriors. Still need to hold on to this mid lane turret, but they're quite low.
They got the center range. Lei misses the hook, and there it is. It's gone.
So mid lane turret is now gone.
Pretty damn strong.
This is where Rogue Warriors may struggle to find the engage they want, but at least Woomin has set himself up for success here. Started off in this bottom lane, now can look to sneak in behind RNG if given the opportunity.
Oh, Lei might be caught out. There's the flash engage. Where's the explosive cast? Xiaolong Bao doesn't have it available as RNG have walked into this choke, Wooming with a re-engage. The poke's still great from the double AD carry, but Xiaohu is not here. He walked towards mid lane. Lei gonna miss the hook again, and at least he now comes back in, but the Ornn's dead. That was just interesting.
That's a word that we're going to stick with for this one. Communication is abysmal from RNG. Using these engages is abysmal from RNG. Xiaohu, you do not want to be spotted here.
He's not Wooming.
He got spotted.
Peekaboo. He's out anyway. Have the dragon, Rogue Warriors. Why not?
How did RNG go from game number 1 to this? Clean setup. You give RNG 2 kills in the mid lane, and they can snowball as efficiently as you like. Now you give 6 kills to Xiaohu, and RNG look like they don't know which end is up on Summoner's Rift. Even though that is the case, it's a 3k gold lead, a small gold lead going over toward Rogue Warriors. They have now gotten 2 dragons for themselves, and if Xiaohu can still play well in this bottom lane, might be able to make something work, but look at the members of Rogue Warriors that are here.
Haru's waiting here. Flash face breaker. Xiaohu, how do you get out? The answer is he doesn't. Shut down this time goes to Haru. The thumbs are up. Potential here. Holder zoning them all.
Holder trying to see again if he can hide off in the brushes. Longxing will spot now Rogue Warriors moving into position, but look how dark RNG's side of the jungle is.
Oh, but they found a pick. It's on top of Haru. Now he has Ragnarok, but he has to take the lantern away. Meanwhile, Xiaolong Bao, explosive cast defensively. He's over the wall. Longxing, the ult finally comes out. Wooming just dodges away from that one. Ming flashing over the wall. Okay, Death Sentence doesn't land. Messi again. The play here onto Longxing. Betty's poking out. Xiaolong Bao pops Predator. He wants to go back in, but he'll die if he does. Dragon started.
Sustained fights favor RNG though. They've healed up. They're back for round 2, but they don't really have an engage tool to set themselves up with. And Holder still has that showstopper side lanes to set up for that right now. Holder pushing in this bottom lane, Woomy setting up the top lane, and now RNG have approached this Baron. That's drawing Rogue Warriors to the fight.
And Lei finds a hook, another one. That was great on the Xiaolong Bao. The explosive cast. He's trying to hit a wall. There he goes. He's dead. Now, ultimate used by Ming onto an Olaf. Not sure about that one, Chief, as Wu Ming's going to get poked down. Somehow RNG still have the damage because Xiaohu's here. Onto Lei, he flashes away, but he's going to die as well. RNG won that fight. I'm not sure how, but they did.
Because Holder is such an important part of their fight, and he couldn't TP because Longxing was keeping him at bay. So now, yes, you get the kill onto Xiaolong Bao, but Wu Min is turned around.
We're teleporting in. Xiaohu's in the lane. Let's go again, they say. I don't know if they know Holder's here, but now they do. Betty's still here as well. Holder's level 14.
Haru's running past the other teleport, though, in the river.
Meanwhile, Ornn is doing something here. He's 1v1ing Haru. Call of the Forge got used. Haru's in a bit of a pickle, I'd say, as Longxing gets turned on now. Was it the right call? Heck yes, he's an Ornn. Xiaohu's going to get the kill and a shutdown anyway. It's like both teams are listening to yakety sax and just going for it. I know somewhere out there, Papa Smith is watching this and he's playing it in his YouTube browser right now. I obviously don't know the internet. In Chrome. Let's be quite honest, that's what we all use. As ult stolen here from Wooming. Lungxing has now given over call of the Forge God. Rogue Warrior sitting mid. We A-ramming a bit now just to get the taste of blood.
Look at Lei though, see if he can get some hooks on towards crucial members, but with the Edge of Night picked up for Betty, not going to be able to look for the Senna. It has to be onto the likes of Xiaohu. But we've entered the river, we'd enter the fight. Cue the Benny Hill music.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Once again, the hook going to go out here from Ming. Xiaohu's found himself a tasty Olaf. Ragnarok as well. Xiaohu gets burnt down. There's the reverse ulti. Xiaohu only survives for now, dodges the undertow, but RNG are so damn low. Lungxing comes out with a real call of the Forge God as Haro's getting poked down as well. Finally, a team fight that makes a bit more sense until Ming does that. RNG lose one, they're running back.
And they can go towards this dragon. Xiaohu gets bursted out to begin with, and even the lifesteal is not enough to get the Lucian back into this. Rogue Warriors turn towards the dragon. They get their soul point. Rogue Warriors, they're doing it. They're doing it. Okay.
Yeah, comes from the LPL, baby. Lungxing might be caught out now. He doesn't have the breath to stop him. Especially Blade of the Ruined King, the dueling aspect here, at least in the side lane, is big. As RNG group up mid, clearing the wave. Rogue Warriors want to challenge here. Elder's up in 10 seconds, and Rogue Warriors have been given the river.
They're forcing back RNG. Wasn't, oh, there we go.
Wooming does
Xiaohu
steal the ult.
separated.
It's on to Betty, he flashes away. Flash for an ult of Wooming. It's late game. That's going to be up in about 30 seconds.
Means that the Call of the Forge God won't be available for the river, which is where it'd be most potent. It'll be relying on the cask steal for Wooming.
We just saw a bit of a Felios there. Hit 3 targets with the Crescendum. Now to the Gravitum though. And poking out with the turret. That's a bit nice, isn't it? There you go. A Felios.
Holder has flash. Can you look to get into the back line
he's
here?
in the flank. He might be spotted out. Do you think he cares? Holder with the ultimate. Xiaolong Bao is dead. And Rogue Warriors now with a man advantage. The real call of the Forge God as Xiaohu takes down Lei. Screw that man advantage. We're in a 4 versus 4. Aphelios with the ultimate. Hits 3 with Gravitum. Xiaohu's zoned back. Wuji runs at him. And again, Aphelios, it doesn't matter how many times you nerf him, is just so silly. For 200 years, we've been watching this game, and for 200 years, we see the Aphelios clean up the game itself.
Rogue Warriors off the back of that fight will clean out this base. The Cloud Soul was so important there for Wooming to just gun down Xiaohu. But we said it, execution was where the team fight stood, and Rogue Warriors eventually come out on top.
Oh my lord. Well, we go to a game 3, and I don't know what to expect for this one, but I have to say, I'll look towards this one as a game I do not want to watch back, because if any team plays like this again, I don't think anyone's getting the playoffs.